Welcome back to Graspable AI, the second video where we're looking at practical examples of how we can use AI for managing information. Just before we start, we are looking at the wider picture, practical use of AI right now, and the special case of managing information with AI. I just don't want us to forget that there are so many different things you can use AI for. So, example number 4. Using AI for online research. A number of chatbots now have something called deep research available as an option you can turn on. That means it goes out onto the interwebs, collects information, makes a plan for how to build a report or summarize the information you're asking for. This is great for making decision memos, having a basic information that you can rely on or start from when making decisions, or just making news briefings, what's going on right now, what is available on the web right now. And what you get from these tools are not perfect stuff, as from with most humans I could add. But it could still be useful. So aiming for useful is what you should do, not for perfect. All right, so here's one example. This case, I'm saying that we're going to buy new copying machines to our school. We have around 150 staff here, and we print almost 1 million pages per year, or copy 1 million pages per year. Give me 3 recommendations for copying machines at different price levels. So this will give me a memo for decision. I'm turning on deep research before starting here. And this chatbot gives me a few questions back before it goes off and creates this report, just to make sure that it focuses on the right stuff. So I'm giving some kind of made up answers here. I'm not actually buying copying machines right now. All right, and then it goes away, and this usually takes, nearly 10 minutes or something. It's reading a lot of sources. In this case, it just took 5 minutes or something like that. And then I get something back, a report that I can read and, get informed by. Here's the mid-range recommendation. I'm not sponsored by any of these. And the high-end recommendation. All right, another example, another chatbot as well. Which countries are on the forefront when it comes to teaching about AI in schools? Not necessarily using AI for education, but teaching about AI. And I enable deep research. This option is found on different places for different chatbots, but most of the big ones have this. This one presents a plan for me. This is what I will do. I could read up on this full plan. I can also change it or just accept it as it is. And then a few minutes later, I get this report. And here I also have some kind of table of content that I could use for browsing this if I want to. But in this case, we're just going to very briefly look at the executive summary. We have China, we have United States, we have South Korea, and then we have Finland and Estonia, leading countries when it comes to using or teaching about AI. All right. So this is using AI for doing deep research, creating a memo or some kind of decision memo, or something else summarizing what is found on the web. This is not making the AI thinking hard to find good stuff, but just searching wider. All right. 5th example is using AI to revamp or change information into new formats that might be more accessible for you or someone else. And we're going to look at NotebookLM, which is a great tool for this from Google. Parts of this can be done in their chatbot Gemini as well, but NotebookLM is worth exploring in itself. Here, actually I'm going to use Gemini right now to create an audio overview. You can do this in NotebookLM as well. But this executive...
So today we're diving into something pretty huge. This global race to get AI literacy really integrated into education.
Yeah, it's fascinating. You see nations all over grappling with how to prep the next generation for, well, an AI future.
And the approaches are just so different across the board. So if a country or even a school district listening wants to build a successful AI education strategy, what are the absolute must-haves?
Okay, 4 key things based on this. 1, prioritize the teachers. Heavy, continuous investment in training. Lesson from South Korea.
Got it. Teacher imperative.
2, proactively bridge that AI divide. Policies for equitable access for all students prevent making societal divides even worse.
Crucial. Okay, 3.
Redesign pedagogy. Move beyond old methods, foster critical thinking, creativity, how to work with AI ethically.
Adapting the classroom itself. And finally, number 4.
Embed ethics and privacy from day 1.
All right. And that was a bit quicker than I anticipated, but this is making an audio summary, in this case, a podcast discussion between 2 people. So you can listen to people talking about this text, this document, instead of reading it through, or as a start for reading it through. It could be useful. Now we're going to NotebookLM. Fascinating tool. I recommend exploring it. I'm now creating a new project here, and I could add different types of sources. I'm adding the Google document created just now by Gemini about global education strategies, and I'm creating a video overview, and then we get a presentation video.
You know, there's this huge global race happening right now that is going to define like everything for the next generation. And no, it's not about sports or the economy. It's something way more fundamental. It's the race for AI literacy. And how different countries are tackling it, well, it tells you everything you need to know about their vision for the future. So let's break down their blueprints.
So in this explainer, here's what we're going to do. We'll start with this race for AI literacy. Then we're diving into 4 really different models from 4 major
So how are countries actually doing this? We're going to look at 4 very, very different playbooks from 4 global players: China, the US, South Korea, and the Nordic countries.
But what if the whole point isn't about competition? What if it's something else entirely? That's the really powerful idea coming from the Nordic model in places like Finland and Estonia. Their focus isn't on winning some geopolitical race. It's a human-centric vision.
All right, as you might guessed, I'm fast-forwarding and just picking some parts of this video presentation. This isn't perfect. I'm pretty sure there are some inaccuracies found in this video presentation and in the audio summary as well. But it's a really good tool for getting started. And if you don't have time to read 300 pages, this could be really great. All right. So in summary, a few examples of how you can use AI to help you managing information and managing and analyzing information. Quick answers and explainers. Great, easy, quick. Using a chatbot to do search or going directly to an AI-powered search engine could be very useful as well. Summarizing, analyzing text, comparing stuff. Doing online research, compiling reports, and then changing format of the information you have from text to audio to video or some other way. And last, of course, an exercise. And this exercise is just pick a tool and explore it. I've selected 3 tools here. You can choose something else if you want to, of course. And just explore how can you use this to save time. I've selected Arc Search, the phone mobile browser that has built-in support for summaries. I find it very useful. Elicit, the search engine for searching published research. And then NotebookLM, which has a lot of different interesting features and functionalities you can explore. Links to these are found at Graspable AI. If you go to Tools, Links, and Resources, you'll find links to all of this. All right. Thanks for watching. See you in another video.